Alright guys, I think that was 4 bags if I counted correctly. I could probably fit 5, but we're gonna start with 4 and make sure everything works. Probably should have started with 1, come to think of it, but that's alright. So what we're spreading today is C90 Ocean Minerals. This is their agricultural soil mineralizer. C90 is a salt product with 90 plus macro and micro nutrients. It's got all sorts of different stuff, as you can see over here. This one, it's got calcium, blah 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 blah, and this stuff works great. All our animals are on it, so you can see here, spread 50 to 100 pounds broadcast in the late fall and or early spring, maximum of 150 pounds per acre per year. Can be used in addition to your regular fertilizers. It'll actually reduce your need for regular fertilizers by 50%. You can add 5 pounds per 2,000 pounds of compost. And you know, it's got its cubic foot weight over here if you want to figure out what that is. But C90, we feed it to all the horses. We've put it out beside their regular mineral blocks, because we can get mineral blocks for the livestock, and they prefer the C90 over the regular mineral blocks you get from your local livestock feed store, whatever you're getting. So this is something that Dr. Maynard Murray discovered many years ago. It's basically pristine ocean water out of the Sea of Cortez. It comes up into some natural estuaries, then they solarly dry it. They add the humus to the agricultural soil mineralizer plus, and it works great. I gave it some bags to a farmer last year that's nearby, and they did a half field test, and the test was they had an 8 to 10 inch difference between the stuff they spread the C90 on and the stuff they didn't spread it on. So I got a couple more guys that are going to test it out for me this summer, and we're going to see how it goes. So let's go out and see how we get spreading. We're out here on the front lawn. You can hardly tell I spread manure on it except for a few spots. We're going to add some C90 to it, so let's crank up our RPMs to PTO power. Let's see how this thing holds on. I'm going to get out just a little bit further than here because I think it's going to throw it pretty wide, so let's see how this goes. side, more of the fertilizer stays on the field. Crank up our PTO. And off we go. This was a pasture where the horses stayed for into the early winter last year. That's why there's all this old hay remnants. So this will be one of the last pastures that horses come into this summer. We'll let it grow up and grow some grass back in it. We should probably spread some fresh grass seed, but this has all been bale grazed, so we're gonna see how it does. Bale grazed manure. Now it's got some C90 on it, so it's pretty good. I think we'll get some passes and what we got there. We'll load up a couple more bags. You're down here on this pasture. This is a field that I spread manure on last fall. Kill the tractor so that you can hear me a little better. So you can see how green the grass is. I spread manure on it last fall after we had our wedding. Oh, tractor's trying to run away on me. Remember, always put your parking brake on whenever you get out of your tractor. There we go. Alright, let's get some more C90 put in here. Just like to break it up a little bit. A couple tonnage, or helps get all the big chunks. Every time I grab it, it seems to break up. So you get chunks like that, and all you just have to do, hit it against the side, comes powder. Okay, I got one bag left. We're gonna throw it in two this time. Alright, that's another 200 pounds. Bag in the bucket. Let's go spread this out on the field. All right, let's get back to spreading. We're up to PTO speed. Smash it off. You've done that twice. I've done it once, and AJ did it once, so. Alright guys, let's go try this out. My battery's trying to die on me, and I didn't bring another one, so we'll see if we can get all this recorded. Off we go. It gets pretty wet down in this spot because there's a big creek in there. It's flowing quite good right now, so try and stay up here so you can kind of see this line here where the green grass is and the yellow grass is. That's kind of where we end up setting the pasture, because as you can see in here, you get that beaver grass, and then you get in there, it's super wet. So normally we don't get to graze that until late August. There is a little pathway that you can get through and get onto the other side of it, but it gets pretty mucky, so making good progress. Getting whacked over it, got people open, so we're not going to do that. This is the part I gotta worry about, where we get into water. That it all gets really wet around here, so right here. Tracks. Let's get out of here before I get it any too rutted up, because my wife real upset with me. Go up on the green and the dry stuff on the hillside. Branches from the latest storms. See how nice it is, grass coming in. I keep driving over it, but so I should really tomorrow, depending how wet it is after tonight's rain. I can go and put the brush hog that I borrowed from my hay guy. See if I can put it on and come out, cut up some, or cut down some of those trees that are trying to grow in the middle of the path here. Alright, so it just told me I only got 10% of battery left, so we'll see if we can get these next couple laps in before I kill the camera. We'll run out of fertilizer, whichever seems to come first. So, I think we'll get another pass or two out of this. We'll see what time it is, because I got chores to do. I got brown bales to feed, and Water drops in check. It's getting hot in here. It's mostly the air conditioning with how hot it is today. It's too early for that. Trying to get one more new pass into this. Again, this thing should be shooting the seeds. You're 50 feet across. If it is what I think it is. Where did I just see that? I think it is. I think it is or not. It is. Good thing I didn't run you over, Mr. Turtle. That's a young snapping turtle right there. How about that? Hey, where can I put you, Mr. Snapper? I don't think you want to be out here. You've got a long way to go. The pond's all the way over there. Alright, I'm going to have to put you down somewhere and take this little fella out of this field. He's heading that way to the pond, so I'm wondering if I take him over there. If the only thing I don't want to do is lose a finger or get heat on it. That's no fun. Yeah, I know you're grumpy. I don't want to run you. Grumpy. Sir, I need to move. Grab a snapping turtle, you want to grab them by the tail and under their shell. So that's the only place they can't really get to. Just gotta watch they don't pee on you. Alright, got him set down over here. Let's go see if he enjoyed it or not. Pretty angry, but I think he'll be happy when he's in the water. You can see how wet it is in here. That's why I haven't come this far. Let's see if he's disappeared or if he's still here. Oh, where did I put him? Put him over here somewhere. Oh, he just disappeared. Those bubbles right there, if you can see them, I put him right here along the edge, and that must have been where he wanted to go. You can see it kind of moving down there. Digging himself into the muck. Well, that's our good deed for today. We didn't run the snapper over. Okay, back to spreading. Alright, you guys, we're back at the tractor after rescuing the snapper. We've only got a little bit left. Both of the fertilizer and battery power. So let's go get this spread and get finished up, and we'll wait to see the rain come out tonight. Gotta keep our eyes out for any more turtles. I don't like running those guys over if we can avoid it. So again, this is a nice green lush grass, but we won't be able to graze this one for a while because of how wet it is. All the horses will do is turn it into a mud field. So everything is a matter of patience. don't want to ruin our pastures. But we also can't sit and wait forever. So keep my eyes out for turtles as we come back this way. See how this goes. Down to the last of our fertilizer, so I think what I'm going to do is this right here, I spread the manure a little bit too thick, but eventually the worms and such will all get in there and eat it all up. We're going to crank it back around here and just make one more pass. You can see my track from the last round. We're going to try and go somewhere around here. That's pretty much everything. I think that's going to be it for today. Great day.